So, when you're learning a new language, what's the first thing you usually pick up? It's the basics, right? Like, hello, goodbye, thank you. But there's this one question that honestly opens up a real conversation. And today, we're going to break down exactly how to say it and say it the right way in German. Let's dive in.
Just think about it for a second. In any language, anywhere in the world, what is the one question that can turn a total stranger into a friend? It's not where's the bathroom, it's how are you? It's such a simple way to show that you actually see the person in front of you, that you care. And in German, trust me, getting this simple question right is absolutely key. All right, let's get right to it with the simple, most common version of how are you? This is the one you're going to hear all the time, in a casual cafe in Berlin or if you bump into a neighbor. It's your go-to for just starting a friendly chat. And here it is. Wie geht's? See, simple, snappy, gets right to the point. It's actually a shortened version of a longer phrase we'll look at in a minute, which makes it just perfect for friends, for family. Why don't you try saying it? Ready? Wie geht's? Perfect. You've totally got this. Okay, now this next part is really, really important. This is where we go from just, speaking German words to actually understanding the culture behind it. Because you can't just say wie geht's to everyone. Who you're talking to completely changes the phrase you use. And getting this right, well, that's the difference between sounding like a local and, well, sounding like a tourist. Let's break this down. Take a look at the table. That first one, wie geht es dir? That's your informal version for talking to just one person. Now, what if you're talking to a group of your friends? See how dir changes to euch? So you'd say, wie geht es euch? But now, look at that last row. This is the big one. For your boss, a shopkeeper, really anyone you've just met, you have to use the formal wie geht es Ihnen. And did you notice how the I in Ihnen is capitalized? That's not a mistake. It's a sign of respect right there in the right. So this slide really makes it super clear. On the left, with dir, you're in casual mode. You're with friends, family. On the right, with Ihnen, you're showing respect in a more formal or professional setting. You can think of Ihnen as your default setting for pretty much any new interaction. And here's a little pro tip. If you're ever not sure which one to use, just go with the formal Ihnen. Seriously, always. It's the safest and most polite choice you can make. Okay, so you've got the hang of asking the question. Awesome. But hey, a conversation is a two-way street, right? What do you say when someone asks you? So now let's look at how to answer like you've been speaking German for years, covering everything from the best days to the just okay ones. So let's say you're having an amazing day. You need the words to match that feeling. You can go with prima or super easy to remember, right? Or, and this is my personal favorite, wunderbar. I mean, it just sounds wonderful, doesn't it? And of course, you've always got the classic sehr gut, which just means very good. Any of these will let them know you're doing great. But let's be real, not every single day is wunderbar. Sometimes things are just fine. For those days, a really classic German response is es geht. It literally translates to it goes, which is kind of the perfect way of saying, I'm getting by. You could also use so la la, or another one I really like, nicht schlecht. Not bad. It's honest, it's a little understated, and it's super relatable. All right, so we've got the questions, we've got the answers. Now for the really fun part. Let's see how all these pieces fit together in a simple, real-life conversation. And look how simple and elegant this is. You start with the question, wie geht es dir? They come back with an answer, sehr gut. And then you've got that final, crucial step, danke. That little thank you just wraps up the whole exchange perfectly. Now, of course, if you wanted to keep the conversation going, you could always add und dir, and you. But even this simple three-step chat you see here is a complete, polite, and totally perfect interaction. And there you have it. You are now officially equipped with one of the most important tools for any German conversation. You know the huge difference between dir and Ihnen, and you've got a whole bunch of answers ready to go. The only thing left to do is actually use it. So the real question is, who are you going to ask first?